So I'm having a chat with Empyre. How are you guys?
Really good, thanks, Jim.
Very well,
thanks for having us.
Good, yeah, not a problem. So let's kick off and have a little chat about a single of yours that we've been playing called Waking Light. Tell us a bit about the track.
I think it's a little bit different compared to some of our previous material. We certainly tried to write something that was a bit more anthemic, and we are known for some atmospheric rock, but we try to inject that in as well, and probably is, by Empyre's normal standards, relatively upbeat as well.
Good, yeah, absolutely. And that's coming off a new record of yours, which is out this week. Tell us a bit about the track. Tell us a bit about the record.
Well, it's a lot of brand new tracks from us. We're really excited about it finally getting out there. It's got sort of elements of Empyre that you'd expect. Certainly the hard rock elements. There's some heavier tracks as well, but there is some new sound examples that we're exploring with orchestration and samples, and it's an amalgamation album. There's loads to appreciate on it. So we're well looking forward to it getting released.
Yeah, absolutely. And you've incorporated some AI generation into some of your tracks. Tell us a bit about that.
Well, it's only so far as into the artwork. We haven't actually incorporated any AI elements into any of the music. That's a step too.
Hello, I think I lost you.
Tool called Midjourney to build a kind of humanoid insect-looking thing that then became the single cover for that, and it escalated from there to the extent that in the end I made a whole load of infinite zoom sequences made up of about 1,000 frames of AI-generated art that comprised that basically made up the Waking Light video that we put out, which again is quite different to our normal style of Empyre, but it is it's an exercise for the brain to make and watch.
We like having a bit of artwork for each song, so that there can be some visual identity with it. So Henrik made use of the AI extremely well for that side of the band.
Good. Yeah. Do you think you might incorporate some AI into your music at any point?
I don't know. I wouldn't rule it out, but I don't think we're particularly keen on doing it. I suppose as whilst we create some of the artistry, like visual wise, from scratch, and also combine AI into that, I certainly feel more comfortable about doing that. But when it comes to actually integrating it into our own music, that's, as I said, it does kind of feel like we're making ourselves redundant. It's a bit of a scary prospect.
Yeah, and it's part of the creative process, especially with like orchestration and writing and arranging. It's really good fun, you know, taking tracks and demos and in rehearsals as well with the band, putting parts together and shaping songs like that. So yeah, I don't know too much about how AI will operate in songwriting terms. It will probably go on the basis of generic go-to chord structures, which I think, yeah, I mean, you don't really need to use them. You can generate your own creativity and your own knowledge with that anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, you have the chance of playing some live dates across kind of April, May, all across this year. Where can people see you this year? What's the plan for touring?
Well, starting off with a few headline dates. We did one a few weeks ago, our hometown show, where we introduced people to the Relentless album in a live environment. The next one we've got is April 22nd at KK Steel Mill. So that's, again, it's a headline date for us, which we're only just starting to do those kind of events, and that is our album release party. We thought we'd do it a few weeks after the album comes out to give people time to actually get used to the album and listen to it so they can appreciate it as much as possible in a live environment. And then we've got a festival in Wales, Station 18 Festival, on April the 30th. Then we do another headline gig, an unplugged gig in Kettering at a church there. We're not religious at all, but they have a bar, so that's a good reason to play it.
Yeah, it's an art centre, and it's a fantastic venue with incredible acoustics. A lot of the people, it's really well attended, that event, and we do an acoustic set up there, so it's really something quite special, that gig.
Yeah, we do that once or twice a year. It's a bit different for us. And then it's really the summer festivals that get kicked off. So we start at Love Rocks down in Bournemouth, and then we go to Steelhouse in Wales. We had a great time there when we played a couple of years ago. That was the first time we'd done it, and I think at that stage it was the biggest stage we'd ever played on. So we're really looking forward to getting back to both of those festivals. We've got a local one, Nene Valley Rock Festival, September 3rd, and another little day festival in New Cross in South London, September 16th, and then the Patriot in Crumlin back in Wales again. Got a few dates in Wales on September 30th, which is another headline show. And if we can possibly squeeze in a tour by the end of the year, then we're aiming for that too.
Sounds like a busy year, and I was going to say, are you hoping to add even more dates in?
I would like to say it's almost inevitable we'll add some more dates in. I think fingers crossed on that front at the moment. We just joined the roster of ITV, big booking agency, so we're kind of hoping that with the combined effect of a new album, a new record label, K-Scope behind us, and ITV, we hope we can get something juicy before the end of the year.
Good, excellent. Well, guys, it's been a pleasure having a chat with you.
Thanks for having us.
No, thanks for having us.